Ladies and gentlemen, that is the fuel from the fuel filter on my 280ZX. Oh my god, that is... that is so... That's gas. That is gas. That is... Oh my god, that is so dirty. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I might need a new fuel tank. I might definitely need a new fuel tank. But anyways, so far so good. Got the radiator out here. I'm going to give that a clean out. And then, as well as the time lapse probably just saw me detailing the interior, I did a nice good interior detail. The inside looks so good now. Like, yeah, granted the seat's not the best. It's tearing apart. The leather is old. It needs to be clean. It'll be usable for a while. It's just not good. I need to get power to the car so I can get this seat out so I can get underneath it because there's a lot of dirt and grime underneath the seat still. But I got what I could. And oh my god, this is so pretty. Oh my god, I love this car. Can't wait to start working on it more. And the best part is that also, this is probably my favorite thing is the fact that these T-tops, like, slide right out. Like, look at that. The T-tops come off and they're still in good condition too. There's no cracks or anything in the T-tops. So, and they don't leak. It's been raining quite a bit over the weekend and whatnot, and it hasn't been leaking into the car or anything. So I need to give it a look at. If I could actually stop having an aneurysm, that'd be nice. But all you have to do really is just fix up the car. Yeah, there's like a lot of clear coats that's peeling off. I need to get that fixed up, which is going to be a pain in the ass. But all things considered, yeah, there's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm going to need like probably $3,000 worth of work into this car. But after I put $3,000 into this car, after I put $1,200 so far into towing and buying the car, for $4 grand, getting an NA that'll run and drive, hopefully, fingers crossed, NA that'll run and drive for $4 grand total after all things are said and done. Holy shit, I dare you to find a better deal where you spend $4 grand on a decent, good 300ZX and after a little bit of work will be as good, if not better, than most $6,000, $8,000 examples. So I am hoping for the best on this, so we'll see. Also, I have a surprise coming for you guys later this next week with this bad boy, which you'll see probably a different one. So yeah, we'll talk about that next week when it arrives. This is a little bit of like the midweek post for you guys, the update for you. Haven't really been doing too much. The only things I have been doing is, so I just realized I've been talking to camera for the last 5 minutes, but what I was showing is I am nearly done with the fender. That means like 3 or 4 more coats. There's a little spot right here that I need to weld in, or not weld in, that I need to use a filler on to fill in because there's a little bit of a dent there that I need to fix because this was off of an old wrecked 280ZX off of a junkyard, so I need to get some more body work on that fender. As soon as that's done, fender will be perfect and good to go. Then I have over here, you can see that little silver piece right there. That is the firewall and fender liner metal area for the battery tray, that is going to get filled in and fixed soon. And I'm going to do that once I save up enough money to get the floor pans and frame rails, because then I can do that all in one piece. Because if I start welding that in, it welds into the frame rail that is on that side. But that's also where what I'm going to get is that frame rail patch to go up there, so I can get rid of the rust on both parts, because kind of when the water went down, it went onto the battery tray and then into the frame rail. So as soon as I get that fixed and get that figured out, that is the way I'm going to go about it, and that's how I'm going to do it. Then you can kind of see in there, you can kind of see a hole in that area there. That is the spare tire well. That I'm going to use the spare door. So the door, not spare door, the spare fender that I have that was wrecked, I'm going to use that as metal parts. So for metal parts, I'm talking about this rust right here. I'm going to cut out and replace with the metal from the fender that I cut out. There's another small rust spot on the other side that I need to fix. And then I found aftermarket bumpers that I've noticed when put on come up to about here with this body line right here. And they kind of glue on with double-sided tape or whatever. I don't know exactly how they get on, but they glue onto here. And I see that there's a little bit of rust here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of those bumpers and just cut this line right here, so I can just cut the bumper off and get rid of all this rust. And then after I get those things done, and the things I just mentioned prior, this car will be rust-free. Granted, it's going to be another like year or two worth of work. But oh my God, I've owned this car for 4 years now, almost 4 years. It's 3.5-ish or something like that. And I can't wait. I can't wait. I have so many big plans for this car. Like, the issue I have is, if you get into project cars, don't, unless you have a car that you really like, that you know you're gonna fall in love with and that you're gonna wanna work on. The issue I have is when I get a project car, like this one, or like that 300ZX that's sitting outside, right next to my Corolla there, the problem I have is I start working on those cars, and then before you know it, you start putting your own blood, sweat, and tears into the car. You start realizing, hey, this is what I've done, this is what I've worked, this is the work I put into this car. This is now a part of me because I've put in so much time, so much effort, so much just patience into the car to get it fixed, up and running. And before you know it, you're like, I can't get rid of this car. I can't part with it. It's a part of me at this point. And I'm one of those people, sadly, because now that car is starting to grow on me more and more and more. The Corolla is my daily right now. I love it, but there's a surprise for you next week, which I will not spoil. And yeah, so far it's like, I've got these amazing cars. It's just sadly that I don't have enough money to do so. So hopefully, just follow me, support me. We'll see how this goes. This is just gonna be something I'm gonna do because I love doing it. I love making videos about my cars. I love making videos about working on my cars. And if you wanna support me through that, hell, subscribe, leave a comment, like, and tell me your stories of your project cars. Tell me your project cars that you've had, that you've worked on, what cars you've restored or what cars you've modded. And hey, go check out Martini Works because he's been helping me out a lot with in terms of car knowledge. Martini Works, obviously, Chris Fix, and Pizza Mike is going to be clutch. His 300ZX restorations that he's been doing is going to be so helpful. I've been watching some of his already, and that's been helping me out a lot as so far. And the more I watch, it's his, and then the throttle 300ZX build is also so good. So stay tuned. I will have another video for you guys next week, and I'll post that as an update. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and see you next week.